Hello everyone, there are total 4 students in this group, and we are students from English Proficiency 3, Group W. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Chang Shiling, and my matrix number is 270-37.
Good afternoon everyone, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Becca Wong and my matrix number is 270224.
Hello everyone, my name is Stephen Oikel. My matrix number is 269964.
Hello everyone, I would like to introduce about myself. My name is Jocelyn Chua J.E. and matrix number is 270365. Today, we are going to introduce the solution in paying back the PTPTN loans using a PTPTN ATM. I am going to start with problem statements. Most of the students agree that borrowing money through the student loans is the only way they can afford to pay for their college tuitions. Hence, the National Higher Education Fund, which is also known as PTPTN, is one of the student loans in Malaysia. The National Higher Education Fund was set up to provide students education loans to pursue their studies at local higher education institutions. This loan will enable students fully or partially to pay for their fees and pay for their subsistence for the duration of their study. Since 1997, the PTPTN has debuted loans to 1.95 million students and totaling more than RM 43.60 billion. But until today, the amount of repayment that the National Higher Education Funds Corporation has received is only 58% out of the loans. PTPTN should be receiving around 300 million in repayments every month, but just receiving between around 150 million and around 180 million. There are many graduates having difficulty in paying back their loans, and was found out that it is quite an onerous burden to repay those loans upon graduation. For example, the fresh graduates are asking for high salary. Besides that, most of the graduates are lack of experience and valuable skills which are seeking by the community on the job field. Out of many difficulties, it is believed that the most major difficulties faced by the graduates nowadays are busy on catching up their work. They do not have enough time to take care of this problem, since that there are a lot of procedure to paying back the loan, the PTPTN loans. From that, we know the main problem of graduates that having difficulty in paying back their loans is because they are facing with the burden of paying back the loans. It may affect the government income and also state developments. Hence, the issue should be solved rapidly due to it's a quite serious matter. That's why we need to make a solutions to these issues to solve the problem. That's all.
As mentioned by my friend just now, which is the difficulties of graduates nowadays in paying back their PTPTN loan. Therefore, in order to meet the solutions of this problem, my team have come out an idea, which is establishing a PTPTN ATM in the market. So, just like what I showed in the slide, the PTPTN ATM will be set up in some common places such as banks, shopping malls, and other locations that can be easily found. This is because it provides convenience to the graduates, and it enables them to settle their loans easily at anywhere they are, especially for those who stay in the poor neighborhood. They can easily reach to the PTPTN machine nearby to pay back their loan. For example, if they wanted to pay back their PTPTN, they can just go to the petrol station nearby and they can find the PTPTN ATM there to pay back their loan. And some of them who stay in the rural areas and they have the internet to make an online payment to pay their loan. But due to the low frequency internet coverage, which means that their internet speed is actually slower than the others that lives in the city. Therefore, it consumes times for them to just log into their account or to submit the payment, as they need to wait the page to load from one page to another page. Therefore, having a PTPTN ATM has brought them easily to settle their payment rather than they need to go for a distance to find a suitable facilities or to find the PTPTN branches office or bank branches to make their PTPTN payment. And as what has shown in the slide, the PTPTN ATM is only applicable for PTPTN purposes, which means that this ATM, the users can only access to their PTPTN account information on making PTPTN payment. With a PTPTN ATM, for example, the borrowers just need to insert their Bank Islam debit card or PTPTN debit card into the card insertion sections of this machine, and they can check their PTPTN loan balance after they key in their PIN numbers. And also they can check with the details that they still need to repay back to the government, the amount that they need to repay back. And this function is actually helps them to keep updated with the balance inquiry so that they can make the payment back to the government in a short time. I'm sure that these functions also motivates them to pay back their loans in a short time so that the government can use the amount that they pay back to help the other students that really needs this amount of money in studying. And with the easy function of the machine, even that the user is not a tech savvy, they can also use the machine with the simple function and option provided by the machine. The PTPTN ATM works the same as the others ATM that is available in the market. Means that if you know how to use the ATM in the market, and I'm sure that PTPTN ATM is also easy things for you in making payment. And this enables the borrowers to master how the machine works as they are familiar with the others ATM as what I had said just now. Therefore, it is fast for them in making payments, and also the users will be quick to learn the ways of using the machine. So, in the other hand, this machine also provided 3 different languages, which is Malay, English, and Chinese. So the users is actually clear with the functions of the machine, and I'm sure that they can use the machine very well. So that's all from me.
Okay, now I'm going to talk about the description of concept. A PTPTN machine will be placed in every commercial bank. When we go to the bank, sometimes it can be very frustrating because the long queue. So what do we do when we face frustrating things? Some of you gonna say, look at the bright side, stay positive, be patient. How about I provide you with a solution? Just don't do it. That will solve the problem. But with PTPTN, we can't do that because our concept is to solve the problem of people not paying back the loan. And we are aware of the difficulty of public to go to the bank and wait for a long queue. So, this PTPTN machine will be solely used for paying back PTPTN loan and checking the balance of the loan. so you don't have to queue up with other customer or user in the bank. So this is basically the prototype of the PTPTN machine. It's almost like an ATM machine, just it's blue and it's touchscreen. Okay, now I'm going to talk about the steps to use the PTPTN machine. First of all, you just take out your identity card and insert it into the machine. You don't have to remember any bank account info, any details. Just insert your IC number. Then the screen will show your IC number. That's basically the first step. So the second step is there are two functions for this machine. You can pay the loan for PTPTN, or you can check the balance of the loan. So you can see at the left on the second slide, second picture, second screen. Yeah. Here's the please choose the function, pay loan or check balance. I know it looks simple if you compare it to the other software or website, but if you compare it to the ATM, it looks okay. I'm going to talk about the check balance function first. Once the user chooses the check balance function from the screen, the user's name and identification IC number will come out, and the amount of money he or she has to pay to settle the debt will also be stated on the screen. I'm going to continue with the paying back the loan function. Once the user chooses to pay back the loan, his or her name will come out on the screen, and the amount of money he or she has to pay at that time will be stated on the screen too. So it's basically function like a cash deposit machine. You just have to wait for the cash box to open, then you insert the money. Well, make sure your money is not too wrinkled and in a good condition, and no ceilings and paper plates. Then you wait for the cash box to close, then it process for a few seconds, then the screen will come out with transaction is successful if the amount is right. So I guess the transaction is complete and the steps are finished. Wait, no, there are still a step. You can choose to print or not print the receipt. Well, I suggest to print the receipt as a proof, because people make mistakes and machine makes mistakes too. Just they don't get punishment and they don't feel guilty. And don't worry, our ink on the receipt will not fade that easily, and you will not come across a situation where you have a piece of white blank paper in your purse or wallet and you don't know where it's from. So that's basically it. Thank you.
Now, I'm going to present the analysis of concept. The PTPTN machine has two functions, which pay the loans or checking your balance following by the step. Let's see how to pay the loans using this machine. Firstly, you need to insert your identity card number and choose your language, either Malay, Chinese or English. Next, you need to choose the function. If you want to pay loans, you just click on Pay Loans. Next, you need to check your username that was shown on the screen. Is it true or false? If true, you just need to insert the total amount of payment and put the required amount into the cash box. Next, you need to wait until the transaction is successful. Lastly, you just need to choose print or not to print the receipt. If you need the statement of PTPTN loans, you just select print out receipt. Now, let's see how to check your balance using this machine. As I mentioned before, you need to insert the identity card number first and choose your language, either Malay, Chinese or English. Next, you need to choose the function. If you want to checking your balance, you just click on check balance. After that, you need to check your username and the balance that was shown on the screen. Next, you need to select print or not to print out the receipt. If you need the statement of PTPTN loans, you just select print out receipt.
After my friend present about the analysis of the concept, now I'm going to present about the advantages of the concept. As we know, machines have a lot of advantages that are very useful and helpful in our daily life. Only after the invention of machines, there has been a changes in living style and company all across the world. With the help of machines, we can provide quality services, and the cost of services also is less when compared to manual works. Machines make any task an easy job, and they enable large-scale production. Machines run and fulfill our requirements for years and years. With on-time investment, we can have a machine that does a great job. A machine just requires maintenance regularly. Machines are reliable, so a good quality machine gives the promised output in promised time with promised efficiency. Also, the advantages of PTPTN machine include providing more accurate services for graduates to pay their loans. No painter can paint the same picture twice, but a machine can turn out thousands of services. The services of machine have tasks been standardized. Only machines are capable for the accurate work. Therefore, there is no human intervention needed. The government doesn't need to train every single worker for the payment of PTPTN service. Since it means giving machine the ability to learn, there is only needed in maintenance fee. A common example of this antivirus software, they learn to filter new threats as they are recognized. Furthermore, the PTPTN machine easy to use it and provide high speed and also efficiency services. The idea of PTPTN is available for 24 hours. Nowadays, graduates are busy with internship activities, meetings that they need to attend. So, it sounds it's a great idea for the graduates to pay their loan within any time they want. Since every graduate having a different schedules and habits, for some graduates, their most productive time of the day could be in the afternoon, while others are more productive after midnight. A 24-hour PTPTN machine would be very beneficial for graduates who either do their work at night or are unable to come in during office hours. With a high-speed 24-hour machine, they just need to spend a short time of the day for the payment, as it is simple to function it. This provides the ability to let them reduce the time. Apart from that, the PTPTN machine requested to be placed at the right place. For example, petrol station, 24-hour shop, and also the bank that provide 24 hours of self-service bank facilities. For graduates, they are busy and they mostly have own transport for going to work. So, when they need to refill oil, the place is convenient for them to pay their loan. This also the same as well with the 24-hour shop and also the bank. They may be going to the bank to take the money and going 24-hour shop For buying food, the impact of the good location depends on saving their time, and efficient transport network is important to be conveniently located for graduates. In general, the creation of the PTPTN machine provides convenience and solution for graduates to easily pay their loans. This can help to reduce the burden of the graduates for paying the loan with the complicated procedure. On the other hand, the increase in the number of graduates pay their loan also can help to reduce the burden of the government. The government has the opportunity to provide more loans to other students. Lastly, I would like to make a conclusion. So our group suggests a brand new 24 hours payment of PTPTN service in petrol station, 24-hour shop, and also the bank that provide 24-hour self-service banking facilities. As mentioned before, the service had never established here. We create a concept about a new system of self-service payment that will help the graduates. With the brand new system, it can make things easier for students to complete their payment. Every product has its advantages. The same goes with this concept that we suggested. Besides, it can help the government to solve the problem and giving the opportunity for others to borrow the loans. Although it will use a lot of budgets to produce this payment machine, but it has a variety function that matches with the production costs. Besides that, 24 hours of payment services need to be placed in the right place. It is because of some places is not suitable for graduates. As mentioned in the recommended solution, the location of the machine is also important to be considered, as it would affect the graduates' convenience either during the day or during the nights. Graduates only need to pay 200 ringgit for a month for the loan payment and also 1 ringgit services during the day or during the night. Lastly, we hope this concept will be acceptable by government. Is because the PTPTN service provide benefits to all students. So that's all for the solution for paying back the PTPTN loan by using a 24-hour services PTPTN machine. Thank you for watching. Bye.